In today's video, we're going to be unboxing this bad boy. Inside is Scandal Pour Homme, and I'm looking forward to unboxing this. High expectations. Good afternoon everybody, my name is Bowen from Decanty, and like I already said, I'm unboxing this bad boy. Inside is Scandal Pour Homme from the company Origins. It's from France, and I really butchered that. I'm really sorry about that if you're from France. My French ain't that good. But we'll be taking a look at it. For me, it's really hyped, and I've been looking very forward to getting into this. Really, sinking my teeth into it. I will just clarify before we get into this, I actually, before I bought this, never even heard of this company. Totally went out on the whim to go buy it because they didn't have Scandal in the UK yet. So if this turns out to be a complete fake or terrible, I had no idea. Everyone said it was a decent place to buy, but I'll cover my overall experience with them in a different video, but I do trust it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, all goes well, and we'll see what happens. Let's get into it. So just before we start, I did buy this for $63.39 on the website. Not bad pricing, roughly what you'd be paying here in the UK for 100ml. I did get a 100ml version of it. It is completely refillable, is what they're saying, and my expectations are that it's going to be decent projection, decent longevity. I think versatility wise is going to be a bit iffy. I think it's going to be more of a date night, intimate sort of winter fragrance just by looking at the notes. I haven't seen any other videos, don't know what the hell's going on with this fragrance. I personally am really hyped though, just because I really wanted something from Jean Paul Gaultier for a long time. And looking at this, I'm expecting this to be a really nice, youthful date night scent. High hopes for it. So here it is. Inside is our Scandal. I have taken off all the stickers that say where I live just because I don't want anyone to know where I am. Because I know I have a mad amount of viewers right now. I know you can just oodles of you. Absolute millions. So let's start here, shall we? The rip tab. I'm actually really excited to get into this. And like I said, no previous experience with this company, so this is a totally new experience for me as well. And wow, looking quite professional actually, I like that. Very nice. In French obviously. Merci, thank you. They do say these ship to Britain, but like I said, I'll cover that in a separate video. Oh dear. Nice little note there saying thank you for my order. And wow, like I don't know if you can see this. Hold that up. But this is the inside of the packaging. Really nice. I don't want anything to fall out. A lot of tissue paper, really secure. Oh, and I've got a few samples in here. So, got Terre de Hermes, got a toilette. Don't have that, haven't smelt it. Not bad. And I also got Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum. I do have a few samples that have smelt it. That's a different video, my experience with that. And here we go. Scandal Pour Homme. Obviously this is the male version of the female Scandal, and actually the first proper line that they've announced or released in a very long time from the House of Men. We won't talk about the oodles and oodles of Le Male flankers because that's just a joke at this point. Very nice packaging, but like I said, that's a separate video. Pop all that in there. Like I said, a few samples, which is nice. I don't know why, but a lot of houses for some reason stopped doing samples. I don't know if that's the same everywhere, but I think they are really important because, especially for niche fragrances or more expensive fragrances, it's harder to find the money to actually, spend. So a sample tells you whether or not it's a good investment or not, and I think that they're vital really. So I don't understand why a few houses stopped doing them. That's a separate little video as well. We won't get into that. So here we go. Got Scandal. Nice looking box, QR code on the back. So to start off with, on the front you have the name of the fragrance, name of the house, the concentration, and the amount. Then on the back you've got this QR code, no idea what that does or where that takes you. So scan at your own risk if you do. And then you have the ingredients, which happen to be in French, obviously. So that's that. I will say straight away, I'm guessing that's going to be like a velvety sort of feel to it. Let's get into this. I know some of you ASMR lovers out there. I love this part. I know I said this in my strong review unbox, my latest haul video, about the cellophane around it. That felt like a nice, thick, expensive one. That feels really soft, very nice to touch. A bit like the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense one, but I'd say this is a bit more, feels thicker, but it feels more high quality. Very nice to feel. And there you go, shiny lettering. Ooh. I'm actually really excited to open this. I don't know why, but I do love Jean Paul Gaultier's fragrances. Just very sad that they haven't announced anything recently. Le Mans I was a little bit disappointed with, but yeah, again, it's a separate video because, yeah. And Ultra Male was actually one of my first fragrances. Absolutely loved it. Great date night scent. I can't tell you the amount of compliments I've got for that. That's an absolute phenomenal scent. If you haven't checked it out, you should check it out. Put that in your collection. So anyway, getting back to this, getting off sidetracked a little bit. Lovely box, high quality. Oh, batch code is 11111. There we go. Very original. So inside, nothing much to report here. Get past the cardboard. Oh, there it is. I'm actually so excited for this. Nothing else in the box. And there it is. Oh, I've already kind of like scuffed up the little Scandal. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I'm like a child in a sweet shop right now. That looks, I won't lie, it looks a little tacky with the crown on top, but hey, that's what they're going for. Looks nice. Atomizer pipe, because it's such a big bowl, I wish it wasn't so visible. Don't know if you can see that very well there. But I wish that was a bit more transparent, but that's a little thing I'd go for. On the bottom of the bottle, you have the batch code, name of the house, concentration, and the size. Made in Spain. And that's the bottle. Quick little section for myself. This is going to be a quick little, fake check and what you should be looking out for if you're buying one yourself from maybe an organisation that you haven't heard of before. These are little things that you should look for on your bottle to see if it's fake. So straight away, you've got the little Jean Paul Gaultier name on top of the crown. That is on both sides, at the slant as well. On the bottom, nice neat edging of the writing, and everything is just high quality. Glass feels high quality, quite heavy, to the point where if I was to throw this at someone, I'd quite easily give them a good concussion, maybe a bit more. So anyway, at the moment, that is what you should be looking out for. So if you haven't got the logo on top, it doesn't feel very weighty, and it's not nice neat writing like that, then you have probably got a fake. Bottle, I will say, is a little hard to hold. Definitely more of a mantelpiece sort of fragrance. It's not, doesn't have that nice grippiness as in code or anything. Doesn't contour to your hand very well. So take off the crown. Oh bloody hell, that's tough. That's quite heavy. That's nice. That's what I want. You can tell that's like metal. Nice heavy feel. On top, the Jean Paul Gaultier name, and my atomizer is the wrong way round. And that is the bottle. Give it a quick spray. instantly I'm getting a sort of warmness about it. That kind of hit me in the back of the throat actually. Oh my god. Just to clarify, the notes are, well some of the notes are, clary sage, caramel and vetiver. So I've definitely gone from that sage at the beginning, and right now I'm starting to get a bit of hint of that caramel. Yeah, no, I definitely think this is a bit more of a winter scent. Definitely warmer. Quite sweet actually, really quite sweet. Caramel's quite strong. But I wouldn't say it's really sickly. I think it's bordering on the sort of sickly sweet sort of side. I think they're really trying to push it. That's really nice, I like that. Definitely, because of that caramel sweetness, I would say it's not very good for summer. If you are going to wear it in summer, definitely wear it during the evening. And don't spray yourself a lot with it because you are going to choke people, make them feel sick. Because that caramelly sweetness is definitely coming through quite heavy now. That is really nice, I really like that. That's definitely a different take to what else I've got in my cabinet. I haven't really got anything that's in line with that in there. So it's a different take. I will just say it's a bit strange actually that Paco Rabanne and now Scandal both released two very sweet fragrances. Obviously, Jean Paul Gaultier obviously releasing Scandal, which is quite sweet, the caramel. And I do have a tester of Paco Rabanne's Phantom, which I also thought was quite sweet. However, what I will say that I was quite surprised by is that I thought it's going to be quite a youthful sweetness that someone say above 30 couldn't really get away with. However, I think you could quite easily get away with that. It's not too much. It's like it's on the borderline, is how I would put it. Literally any more and it would have pushed it too much. That's like a really sort of nice, formalish sweetness about it. I'm starting to get a hint now of the dry down, whereas the vetiver and all. So what I'll do is I'll let it dry down completely for a bit. I'll come back and see what I think, and then we'll end this video. See you in a bit. So I let it dry down for about 45 minutes now, and now we've definitely gone into a bit more of the vetiver and the caramel. This has died down a little bit. However, I would say that vetiver is almost vital to the fragrance really, because otherwise it would be too sickly. Because I'm still getting all that sweetness now. I would just my mind hasn't changed about the fragrance at all. I still think it's phenomenal. It's going to be an absolute great date night scent for the winter, but I think they were pushing the caramel just a little bit too much, and they were very borderline. Any more would have been almost unbearable because I think how sweet it is. But I think that vetiver has really sort of dialed it down, toned it down a bit, and rounds it off quite nicely, and tones down that sweetness and makes it wearable. Very impressed. I can't fault it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, that's lovely. Really impressed by that actually. That's Scandal. So overall the bottle's really nice. A little bit tacky with the crown on top, but you know, Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Mans line, that bottle wasn't exactly the most ideal either, was it? A little bit tacky. Bottle shape is not ideal to hold, quite heavy, which is nice though. Definitely has a lot of weight to it. Feels high quality. Can't complain about that. The scent is what we've obviously all come for, and I would just say it's a sweet nighttime scent. Really, I wouldn't say it's anything else. Definitely a nighttime scent. I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal in the winter I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal during the winter, going out, going clubbing, going on a date. That's it. It's a date scent, absolutely. Sweet, can be dressed up, dressed down. I think it's going to have decent projection. I'm going to wear it for a little bit, I'll tell you what projection longevity is about. But I've been dressed it up a little bit during the winter, on a day in the evening, and you'll be away. Really impressed, and I think that's a really good launch by them. Not something I've got in my cabinet at the minute, so that is definitely going to be in there. And I will be wearing it for a few days. I'll get back to you and see what I think about it, but definitely very impressed with that. So that is Scandal Pour Homme Very impressed with it, definitely a good buy. Can't complain. Definitely hit my expectations. If you could like and subscribe and tell me what you think yourself. Very impressed. Grab a bottle. I think it's going to be this winter's go-to date night scent. I think you'll be spending this quite a lot in the clubs. So that's my predictions, that's my expectations, that's my video. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. See you in the next.